What's up everybody, Caesar Madrazo here, and in this video I'm going to explain the mechanics of the Scarab mini-puzzles and the Scarab boss fight in Tombs of Amascut. This video is mainly meant for beginners or people that are having some trouble, so if you're looking for something more advanced, you may find some things in this video useful, but the information is meant for people who are new to the raid. When you enter the Scarab room, there will be a series of puzzles you'll need to beat, all while Scarabs come down to attack you. You can either kill them, tank them, or just keep Protect from Range turned on to negate their attacks. Before you go through the door, be sure to look at this section of the wall where you'll find a series of symbols which indicate the numbers 1 through 9. You'll need to know these symbols from one of the puzzles in the room. The numbers never change, so once you memorize them, you'll never need to look at this again. There will be a slab with a number sketched on it, and you'll need to use the symbols to match that sketched number. You stand on the symbols to light them up, and the sum of all the lit symbols need to equal the number on the slab. If you go over the number, then all of the symbol lights will shut off and you'll take a small amount of damage, and you'll need to start the puzzle over. Once you get the number correct, you can proceed. For the purple pillar puzzle, you'll want to equip your ranged weapon. You'll notice the first pillar has already been lit up for you. You'll need to guess the correct order the other 5 pillars are meant to be shot in. Every time you guess wrong, rocks will fall from the ceiling and you'll need to dodge them, so just move to an area where there's no shadow. Once you shoot the pillars in the correct order, the puzzle is complete. The diamond puzzle is a memory game. When you press the button, 5 of the lights will light up one at a time, and you'll need to touch them in the order they lit up. If you don't know the order, you can press the button again and it'll give you a new order. When you're walking on the lights, be careful not to accidentally path your character into touching a light that you didn't mean to touch. If you do touch a wrong light, you'll take some damage and you'll have to start over. Once you touch the 5 lights in the correct order, the puzzle is complete. The 9-slab square puzzle requires you to light up all of the slabs at the same time. When you step on any slab, it will switch on or off along with the 2 adjacent slabs. It is always possible to solve this puzzle by simply stepping on the lights, but if you're stumped, you also have the option of flipping the slab on without affecting the adjacent tiles in exchange for 20 hit points of damage. Once all 9 of the slabs are lit up, the puzzle is complete and you can proceed. The final puzzle is a memory match game. You match the symbols on the left with the symbols on the right. Memorize them on one side as best you can, and then go to the other and match them together. Once all of the symbols have been matched, the challenge is complete and you can proceed to the boss. For the boss fight, you're going to want to be in your melee gear. I would recommend equipping Charis Partisan if you have nothing better and using a stab attack, since that's what the boss has the lowest defense against. If you have a rapier or a scythe, those are better than Charis Partisan, but if your standard melee weapon is a whip, then go ahead and switch to Charis Partisan for this fight. Use Piety if you have it, but use it sparingly if you have a low prayer level or if you're low on prayer potions or super restores. The beginning is the easiest part of the fight, so that would probably be the best time to hold off on using Piety. The boss's basic attack is a fireball, similar to Vorkoth, but it moves slightly faster. If you have no invocations on, you'll only need to move 1 tile away in order to avoid the damage. The Scarab has shield health, which you'll need to deplete in order to progress the fight. There will be 3 shield phases in total, and 2 special phases in between the shield phases, and then finally, her health bar phase. During the shield phases, the boss has 2 special attacks that she can use. The first attack is throwing you back against the wall and spraying feces at you, covering the floor with it, which blocks you from walking on those tiles for the remainder of the fight. The warning sign you're about to get sprayed is a swarm of flies surrounding your character. When this happens, you'll want to stand in one of the corner areas, because this will allow you to stack the feces sprays, thus reducing the amount of the arena that gets covered. If too much of the arena gets covered, the fight will get much harder, and if the entire arena gets covered, the fight becomes unwinnable. The second special attack the Scarab will use during her shield phase is spawning eggs all over the room. Most of the eggs will be a tan color, but some will be brown. You'll want to destroy the brown eggs and stay away from the tan eggs if you can help it, because after about 3 of the Scarab's normal attacks, the tan eggs will explode, damaging anyone in a 3x3 area. And any brown eggs that weren't destroyed will spawn an agile Scarab, which deals range damage and can be pretty annoying, especially for low-level players. If you have high defense or a good amount of prayer, you could probably just protect ranged or tank against these guys, but if you think they're doing too much damage to you, then kill them. After you destroy her first shield, she's going to call upon a spitting Scarab, which poisons and does range damage. So, if you don't have a Serpentine Helm, drink your super anti-poison. Protect from range, and kill the Scarab. During a group fight, some players would be tasked with killing all of the swarms moving towards the center, healing the Scarab, but as a solo player, There will be too many to make any significant difference by fighting them, so just kill the spitting scarab and wait. During the 2 special phases, there will be suicide bombing scarabs that will fly to your current tile and do significant damage if they hit you. If you see one coming towards you, move at least 1 tile over to avoid damage. When the scarab gets back up, you've entered the 2nd shield phase. Fight her the same way you did the first one. After you down her 2nd shield, she'll call on a melee scarab and a mage scarab. Protect from melee and kill the mage scarab as fast as you can. The mage scarab has a long charge on its attack, but it does a large amount of damage. It is possible to kill the mage scarab before it unleashes a single attack. But if you can't manage this, you can tell when the mage is going to attack by the pink swarms surrounding it. Once the pink swarms have surrounded the scarab completely, you'll want to pray mage immediately to reduce the damage from the attack. Once the attack lands, immediately switch back to melee to prevent taking damage from the melee scarab. The mage will also sometimes teleport, either because it just attacked or its health dropped below a certain point. Once you kill the mage, kill the meleeer. Note that if you take too long to kill these two, you'll need to finish killing them while also dodging the boss's fireballs. Also, again, don't forget to dodge the suicide bombing scarabs. After the 2nd special phase, you have 1 more shield phase and then her normal health bar. During both of these phases, you can fight her the same way as all the other shield phases. Once her health bar drops below 0, you've won. What's up guys, thanks a bunch for watching, I hope that you found the video helpful. If you did and you want to return the favor, then real quick, if you could, just hit that like button and the subscribe button, and also leave a comment while you're at it. Every little bit helps to grow my channel, so I would really appreciate it. This video is part of a video series where I talk about all of the puzzles and the bosses in Tombs of Amascut, so if you want to check out one of my videos on the other bosses, or even a video on the Helpful Spirit, those should be becoming available on screen right now, but if for some reason they're not, I will also leave links in the description below. So make sure you check those out, and thanks again for watching.